The nervous system is one of the most vital and complex systems in the human body, serving as the main communication network that regulates all psychological processes. It is divided into two primary components, the central nervous system, CNS, and the peripheral nervous system, PNS. The CNS consists of the brain and spinal cord, which are responsible for processing information and coordinating actions. The PNS encompasses all the nerves that branch out from the CNS to the rest of the body, facilitating communication between the brain and other various organs and tissues. Thank you for your time. We appreciate your time. Until next time. All right, y'all, we back, episode 21, My Nervous System. Also, thank you, Donnie. And shout out to Professor C. We're going to go down there. Professor C is down there at Lila's. He does a yoga class. Anybody don't know who Lila is, if you go back to the first 10 episodes or so, there's a skit with Lila and Paige. She does yoga. Everybody comes down there. She's like the spiritual person. Professor C, what it do?
Good afternoon, John. You know, I'm down here getting ready to take my yoga class with Leela, and I know you want me to do the introduction or some introduction, just to get you all up to speed. John is the busiest individual I know, and he has too many tentacles.
Professor C, really? Tentacles? Yes, I have too many things. I'm going to prioritize them and put them into categories.
Some people can be so sensitive. What I am saying, it's your choice to do what you gonna do. I can appreciate your honesty. What I'm saying is you should trim it down. Focus on the most important things, complete them, and see if you have room for the rest.
Okay, Professor, can we do the introduction? The introduction on my nervous system so I can go into my shared experience about the nervous system.
The nervous system plays a crucial role in mental health, as it is responsible for processing and regulating emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. The brain, a central component of the central nervous system, is involved in complex neurochemical interactions that influence mood and cognition. Neurotransmitters such as serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine are pivotal in maintaining emotional balance and mental well-being. Imbalances in these chemicals can lead to conditions such as depression, anxiety, and schizophrenia. Furthermore, the intricate connections between the nervous system and the endocrine system highlight how stress and environmental factors can affect mental health through hormonal changes. Back to you. Leela is calling me.
Thank you, Professor C. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. So we're going to get right into it, man. You know, the last place I was living at, I moved there. And the minute I got there, they was working on, they had a park next door. I ain't going to say the specific place. They had a park next door. And as soon as we got there, they was like, they're going to remodel the park, get that all fresh and all of that. So they started construction out there immediately. I mean immediately. So I move in there. I like the place. It's all the way in the back in these townhouses. All the way in the back. It's got trees. It's got bushes and all of this, and it's kind of private the way it sits on the corner and these trees blocking it and everything. And I was like, man, this is the spot. This is the spot. So the next day I'm bringing my stuff, the rest of it and the rest of the stuff, and I can't get over there, and there's all these gardeners and stuff, and they're cutting this stuff down. And when I say cutting it down, they're cutting it down. I said, oh, wait. I said, don't do that. I like that. Leave that like it is. He said, oh no, we have strict instructions. I said, what are you talking about? Like, he immediately got to finish. It was going to tell me, no, we got to do this. They told us we have to do this, and that. I said, what are you talking about? And they was like, they voted on it on the HOA and all of this stuff like that. And I was like, well, what does that got to do with me? So anyway, I can't do nothing about it. So I brushed it off. It's like, maybe whatever. But then after they got done, when I stepped out to the back, you could see all the way down. I mean, you could see clear as day all around there. And maybe that was their intentions. You know, my nervous system. Maybe that's their intentions, but I'm not going to get on that conspiracy stuff and be all, oh, yeah, well, this, and that. So we settle in. Probably a week or two later, they're like, we're gonna repave the whole place. And so they were blocking that off, doing it in sections. Now, mind you, I just moved in. I'm jammed and stuck. At the time, I was working for Amazon, driving commercially. Amazon has a truck, just like the UPS truck. I went and got certified in it, so I could drive it. And that's what I was doing at that time. So I was going back and forth from work. And the way they had that set up, you could get in and out. They would do certain sections. You could get in and out, go to work and things of that nature. Immediately after that, they started doing some light stuff, working on some things. So they had everything blocked off. And these dudes, when they came, and this is what I'll tell you, I don't care about people in vests. You got to understand people in uniform. You really got to check them. These dudes walking around in these vests, and construction vests. And everybody's like, oh yeah, he's in construction work. No, most construction people make a lot of money. They live in gated communities, and he wouldn't be walking. He's going to have on Red Wing shoes, boots, and he ain't going to be walking. He's going to have a truck. He's going to have everything. Construction people get paid. So anyway, these dudes, they would block me off from morning into work, so they let me in. And what I'm saying is, they messing with a brother's nervous system. And I'm trying to figure out, because they're digging over there, this great big hole over there. They're doing construction in here. They done cut down all these trees. And if anybody knows about spiritual anything, environment, vibration, frequency is all important. And around me, they keep constant chaos and whatever that is. And I'm constantly trying to stay in my serenity. Because I'm a laid back dude. I don't care about none of that. You can do whatever. I'm trying to get to work. I don't have time for this. So 2 years consistent. When I say consistent, 2 years they were doing this. And anybody knows about living in these places, and you got stuff, you doing stuff online, and you got your window open, you doing certain things, and every time you get ready to do something, a person come by with a blower. Normally it's the blower. Normally it's the blower or some shit. I'm like, man, I'll shut the window, and then they get to hack on anyway. And they say, oh, that dude crazy. That's mental health. I said, yeah, definitely, because that's how I rewired myself, man. I figured out this component. I have many different things, many different tentacles that go out, relationships, this, information, people, this and that. And what happens is you try to solve everything around that, which is the center, my nervous system. It's why I say my, it's why I say I. There is no we. We are the world. No, you understand what I'm saying? There is no we when it comes to you, how you function, how you're wired. You need to figure out how you're going to do that for yourself. That's all I can say. I don't have any answers for you. I'm giving you my experience about what triggers me, what affects my nervous system, and has me questioning, why is this happening and why is this done? That's really my only thing. So 2 years they're doing this. And this particular morning, I'm on one. I don't know what it is. Maybe I didn't sleep right or whatever. I probably didn't get that much sleep, 3 or 4 hours, get 10, boom, get up at 4. You know what I'm saying? So I probably was just irritated. So when I go out, he has a truck in front of me. He actually has me blocked off. And oh yeah, and I got receipts. He had me blocked in. I said, dude. He's like, what? Who are you talking to? Or something like. I said, man, you parked. Can you move? Yeah, I'll move in a minute. And they playing this game, right? Because they're really trying to make me late. These dudes, do you understand? I gotta pay for this. I gotta do stuff. You out here playing. So I got in and drove around that shit, went around the cones. I get out of the complex because I'm going to work, but they stopped me out there. I didn't know they had that stuff all blocked off like that. He said, hey man, he run up to the thing. He hit my rearview mirror and spin backwards. I said, and I pulled my seatbelt off. I said, hey man. And I looked. Right when I looked at the corner over there, I seen the cop turn in the corner. I said, oh man, they done set me up. They done set me up. And that's my nervous system. So now I gotta go to work. This dude done violate, he done busted the car. I gotta go to work. I had to actually digest this stuff of somebody actually violating me, and all I do is go to work. And I can't stand people like that. Trust me, I can't stand them. And so, you know, I get to work, I try to brush it off and try to do all the things. And it's one of the reasons why I changed my location. It is really one of the main reasons why, because some things you can't do nothing about, but you can change your location. You can make a change if you prepare yourself to do that. That's really what I can tell you about that. So this episode is about my nervous system. We're going to conclude with Professor C, because he got something else to say. He done came out of the yoga class, apparently. He wants to conclude with this, finish up the nervous system. And also, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. And till next time, Professor.
Oh yes, I feel a lot better. Some movement in my groove. Some shake within my bones. Well, we would like to conclude today and say, take care of your nervous system and understand there are many phases to how things are triggered. This is Professor Seed from Life Skills TTP. Enjoy your day.